it's interesting to watch, especially to see how people react.
When I watch the reactions or the non-reactions of people,
Yeah, especially CP, right? It was amazing.
I was so taken aback by the absence of any kind of response. So what does it say about us as people, as a city, as a whole Indian race or whatever, if there is such a thing, but that people do not have any reaction, emotional, aesthetic, sensitive. Even their funny bone is not, touched by this. Popular entertainment as opposed to the institutionalized space of the theatre. You are doing something here that is an intersection of that, which I find very interesting, and from your point of view and what you are doing. But what you fail to achieve in getting any kind of audience reaction was very disappointing. I was very saddened by it also.
Walk us through it. So what does a performance, what do you see when you're dancing? But you're not wearing spectacles. Okay, please let her speak.
I'm not blind.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So yeah, what do you say?
I'm generally just looking at the camera, right? So usually when you're on the stage, you're not making eye contact with anyone. You're like above them on that pedestal. But when you're amongst people, so to speak, so I don't pay attention that much to people, I guess, because they don't pay attention to me, so it's easier to pretend that they're not there. And I'm usually focused on the dance, so it doesn't really matter. But once you get over that the moment before the dance, you're aware that you're going to start doing something and shit. But once you're in it, you just go with the flow, get it done.
That's good.
And you don't even need to be interested in the arts or anything, right? You just need to be curious.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike street theatre, our purpose is not immediately out there. So you need to ask us, what the hell do you think you're doing? Whether you're dancing and it looks nice, but what's your purpose?
And it's weird that nobody has asked us this.
Yeah, no one has asked us that.
They either say, hey, that's nice, or hey, don't do it. Exactly, it's not even about appreciating the arts, it's about, hey, this is something unusual. So yeah, it's just general.
Like, what's your origin story? You would want to ask someone that.
Like, why? And you're literally dancing on the street. Even that can't get you any attention anymore, it seems.
So, if there is a street accident, we still know that people will gather there, although not in compassion of or helping out, but they will gather there out of curiosity. But I missed that curiosity in the metro scene. Was it a women's compartment? Yeah, but I don't know what reactions you would have.
No, which one was it? Was it the one inside the compartment?
Inside the compartment.
Yeah, people were. Where they looking at? Even one woman was telling us that
they have no choice but to look at it.
Yeah, inside the compartment.
And yet they managed not to look at it.
Yeah, they were much more nonplussed than you'd expect. They were kind of like, I don't know, I did think that there are people looking, definitely. Like if you look at the behind, like the middle of the compartment between the general compartment.
I need to look at it more closely now.
The kids were definitely
tell me that
the kids were looking. There were people looking. What I found was in CP. Or we filmed one recently in the INA market where people are actually walking past. Completely, yeah. That was more
unconcerned.
Completely
Yes.
unconcerned. Like this is totally
on their way to office or on their way to whatever they had to do. So I think we also perceive ourselves as a culture which is moving towards more efficiency, more development, and that's a problem. That's very sad from a sociological point of view. I think we lack leisure to stand and stare.
There are two things in urban life now. One malady is that we all, in spite of some having quite good intentions, good human beings, I'm not saying everyone has rotted away and have no conscience, but the kind of time that they are keeping, they constantly shift through priorities and reprioritize, and which we used to do even in the past. Rational human beings have always done it, but now we do it on almost 10 seconds basis, whereas we used to do it I think twice or thrice a month at the most in the past. And so within 10 seconds of something happening, I have to regroup and my thoughts have to restructure and think that, oh my God, I cannot stay here. I have to do something at that point of time and at a different space.
Because I remember reading a travelogue, I can't remember the name of the writer, who talks about Western culture and Indian culture and how he compares the chaos, the noise and everything, and the cows on the road, etc. in the city of Delhi, and how it is somehow so full of life and vital, heartening, and compares it to the silent swish of cars in, say, Western city, Western suburb or a city. And I felt that we are picking up, say, all the wrong aspects of Westernization, where you do not look at your neighbor when you're sitting in a metro, you avoid eye contact with people. It's supposed to be a good sort of thing. I don't like it. That was also sad from that point of view as to how we are depleting our own human responses to things because we think it is more civilized not to.
Well, open apathy extends to people's email accounts too.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. Apathy. And I guess they all live in cities, so open apathy. Or just the fact that, the whole thing about feeling like we're sending this into a void also has to do with the fact that we upload this on the internet. Yeah, but I feel about the videos so much garbage that it's so easy to get lost in the void there.
We think that we are very busy because social media and phones are ways in which you actually feel very busy because your head constantly works and you feel tired without doing anything. And we, in the morning, just to say that, okay, now I'll look for 10 minutes into my messages, and then you don't know that 10 minutes goes into half an hour and our memories have become shorter. What we do is, I think, oh my God, I have to send this message. So I open my phone. In the WhatsApp group, I see something sensational. I go into that, and then I struggle. Oh my God, did I remember? I didn't remember the 3 things I had to do. What were the 3 things? So this is the kind of life that we have gone into. Where does dance figure in that?
We've already dwelt at length on the stronger responses we've gotten.
But sometimes people do give a shit. Sometimes people come up to us and say nice things. So, tell us about that. Remind me of that. Let's count on. Okay,
Was that one time in Khan Market?
Yeah, right.
We were genuinely stopping up that corridor thing, and that woman came up to us in the end and said, "You dance so well."
I also remember it was in Khan Market where that person literally walked in front of us.
Yeah, I remember that.
With no regard for the fact that we were going to do something here. Okay, I mean, he could have walked from the other side, but he had to walk from like the left side of Swati. Anyway, do you know that time we were in that playground and maybe in the first slide we did that? That was like that was an interesting one because that person came up to us and told us. So that person said that of course he likes what we're doing, but shouldn't we be trying to do something better with our lives?
Yeah, he smoothly transitioned to IAS somehow.
I know. Yeah. No. First he started out by saying it was very nice, blah blah blah. I watched it. It was very nice.
No, it was more like I can't believe people are risking their lives for a college project.
Of course, when we said project, he assumed it was some sort of homework.
Yeah.
Okay, but so first he was appreciative, and somewhere along the line, he said that extracurriculars don't matter that much. We should think about our future. Did he mention the IAS exam? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay.
And he told us some statistics about how many humanities students get in versus science. Was that good or bad?
Was that a good statistic? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember anymore. But then we told him to follow our page. Because that is how every conversation ended those days.
We gave him we wrote down the name on a piece of paper. Yeah. He gave us a piece of paper. And we wrote down Bharatanatyam in the wild on it. Okay. I don't think he ever followed us. So I don't think so. Remember in CP number 2, right in CP number 1 where you have such great specimens of people not giving a shit, okay? So we actually, I later realized we actually have footage of that person. What? He was actually near you, across the road. He saw us from across the road.
Really? He crossed the road to talk to us?
Yeah, exactly. So he actually crossed the road to tell us that he
really appreciates
what you're doing, and and that, you know,
देख के अच्छा लगा.
yeah, देख के अच्छा लगा, and yes, that's saying they
That's
crossed the road to tell us. Okay, as opposed to just walking by. Yeah, that's what I realized when I was going to the fridge again. So there was that.
That's about it.
That's all.
Really? Is that it? Yeah.
So that's 3 instances, and one is a mixed bag. So that person is CP, but you know, I think the CP one is a good reminder of the fact that, you know, while the same place people can be indifferent, but literally around the corner,
Yeah, there's potential.
Yeah, someone might cross road to come and tell you they really appreciate what you're doing. So it's all bad.
Urban apathy, I don't know. I'm thinking once again about urban apathy and if I'm really bothered by it. So yes, I guess that-
Our inhibitions clash with what we want to do with the project.
yeah, true. Our inhibitions clash with
The
the
personal
immediate,
not equal to the political.
with the immediate, reaction. Like,
After MG pointed out that urban apathy was perhaps an important part of how we couldn't get enough responses on the street, we made a more coordinated sort of effort to record the few people who pretend to watch for a few seconds, which is the best that we're going to get. So we do think there's a pattern, and we don't know exactly what it is, and the effort to decipher what makes something click and what makes people just go past and not pay attention to you, it still goes on. Maybe it's not all urban apathy, that there are certain social customs and codes of social behavior that stop people from stopping, that maybe they think it's rude to do so, maybe it would make us feel uncomfortable. But no one has still asked us why we are doing what we are doing.
yes.
Although that one person did in Princep Ghat, is it this a college program or whatever?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, everybody just assumes it's
Yeah, like a school thing. And I really appreciate that it seems that way. So,
Well, what else could it be, right?
yeah.
How can you even fit this? How can you explain this? What are you even
Like you're
doing?
doing this in your free time? Why are you out?
It's not even free time.
Oh, true, you're here.
you're going out of your way to do this.
Yeah, way out of your way.
Yeah, it starts a thing that we should do in our free time. Now it's like
Like, even then, do you remember when, especially in the last days of the
last
documentary?
semester, everything went to shit.
Yeah, and we weren't paying attention to anything else. I think we skipped a couple of classes for Sarojini or whatever.
We skipped a bunch of classes to interview people.
Yeah.
Everything was
And we were staying a little late. We did that Sarita Vihar JMC thing at the end of Monday. What the hell was that? It sounds crazy. It really sounds crazy. And you can't explain it.
Yeah, people can't comprehend it. I mean, we can, of course, they can try and explain.
Sometimes I can't comprehend it, okay?
Yeah, something that I think, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, why are we doing this?
What do we want? I guess we just wanted so bad to make the most of it.
But I like, of course, it's good to feel that way about something for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Yeah, I'm generally a very passionless person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely so unmoved. So yes, it's good to be moved.
Yeah,
Literally.
moved literally across cities
Exactly.
like crazy people.
Across country.
Yeah, across country. What else?
Let's
Oh,
go.
right. Let's go.
Okay.
That's what I get. Is that what I get?
You're leaving at 4:30 tomorrow, right?